반짝이는 눈빛 눈이 부셔 매일 날 감싸주는 손길.
When Seong Jae finally sat down with Woo Jin, he learned everything that had happened. He realized Woo Jin had remembered the day he and his twin sister were abandoned, and he understood how painful that memory must have been. He comforted him, knowing the weight he had carried for so long. But the more Seong Jae looked into the past, the more things didn't make sense. The fire at the orphanage, the claim that Woo Jin's biological father died in an accident, none of it felt right. His suspicion toward Gossong grew stronger. Soon, the background check he requested arrived. That was when he learned the shocking truth. Gossong, his ex-husband, was still alive. Years ago, after the accident, Seong had struggled alone with 2 babies. Working at a restaurant while caring for twins drained her every day, and eventually, she abandoned both children at an orphanage. She didn't feel guilt, only frustration. To her, leaving them there was easier than raising them herself. But later, she returned and took only the baby boy Woo Jin. Not because she loved him, but because she needed a child to marry Park Seong. Woo Jin became a tool for her new life. Meanwhile, the twins' father, who everyone thought had died, was alive. He had lost his memory after the accident and only remembered his family much later. By then, Seong had already remarried. He was devastated. He watched Woo Jin from afar, thinking he was being raised well, and never knew the girl Yura had been left behind. When Seong Jae finally told him the truth, the man shook with anger and heartbreak. He couldn't believe Seong had abandoned only the daughter, caused the orphanage fire, and was now trying to take Woo Jin's liver. He blamed himself, crying for both of his children. He decided he would donate his own liver to save Woo Jin. He refused to let Seong-hee's plan succeed, but he asked to stay anonymous, believing he had no right to appear in front of the twins now. His heart felt torn apart. Once the donor was secured, Seong-jae prepared to reveal everything. And when Gossong-hee heard the news, she felt relieved, almost proud of herself. She thought she didn't need Eun O anymore. She believed her plan had worked and even regretted offering the 500 million won. She convinced herself no one would ever expose her. Feeling confident, she began planning her next move. Looking good in front of her husband after the surgery, pushing Youngra's engagement again, and bringing Woo Jin into the company. She even hummed happily in the kitchen while preparing snail essence for her husband. But everything changed when Seong Jae placed a money bag on the table while she was chatting sweetly with Park Seong. The air immediately became tense. Fear swept over her. She tried to pull Seong Jae aside, but he refused. Instead, he revealed everything in front of Seong, how she had offered 500 million won behind his back to steal the liver of the twin she abandoned.